Hi, I'm Rena, and I've lost 92 pounds.
My name is Jerome Kennedy, and I've lost a total of 110 pounds.
Hi, my name is Kayla, and I lost 100 pounds.
My name is Larry Shaw, and I've lost 80 pounds.
I'm Kathy Shaw, and I've lost 120 pounds.
My name's Joel Verberg. I lost basically double my weight. I currently weigh 175, and when I started I was at least 350 pounds.
I'm Dr. BJ Hardick, and there's 3 things that will kill your weight loss goals. Number 1 is sugar. You know, New York City, NYC.gov has proclaimed that the average North American now consumes 93 teaspoons of sugar per day. And classically, when you look at weight loss goals, you would always think about counting calories and largely being focused on the amount of fat you would consume. The problem is this: when people start to avoid fat, they start to avoid actually the good healthy fats that they need that help their body burn fat, and they actually start to replace that with sugar. In fact, when you typically look at like the diets that are recommended by the American Heart Association and even the Canada Food Guide, when you start to look at a low-fat diet, you're typically looking at a 70% carbohydrate-driven diet. Largely, those carbs are coming from sugars and grains, and when sugar is in excess in your body, it does become fat.
I did start off losing weight by myself, tried all different diets. Like, you watch television and you see, oh, this is working for these people, so then you try it out. Then you lose a bit, then you gain it back up. And so the yo-yo process went on and on.
Began the process 5 years ago. My youngest son was born. I had 4 kids in 5.5 years. So eventually through the all pregnancies, I gained lots of weight. The eye-opener was the seminar. I sat there and I was like, here's my answer. And I just felt like there's a support system of people that knew and had been through the process, and I could ask questions, because any book you pick up, they're like, who do you ask?
Doing Maximize Living, and it's been working. And I mean, I'm losing weight not fast like you do with other programs. It doesn't happen fast, but I'm feeling amazing. I find with other diets, you're constantly tired. You're getting cranky. Everybody knew I was on a diet because I was cranky. I'm not cranky. Everybody's like, you're always happy. What's wrong with you? How can you be always smiling? It's because I'm feeling great. That's why.
So more and more, people realize that it has less to do with how much food you consume and a lot more to deal with your hormones. But the problem is this: toxins getting in the body, toxins from the environment, toxins from your food, they do affect your hormones. And specifically, the hormone that gets affected is leptin. You know, leptin is the hormone that is created by your fat cells. It goes to your brain and tells your brain to burn those same fat cells for energy. But the problem is, when the body becomes toxic, it causes this unregulated release of leptin to the brain, just to the point where the brain stops listening. And you know, the phenomenon is called weight loss resistance. It now gets to the point where it doesn't matter how much a person exercises, it doesn't matter what a person eats, the brain stops listening as a result of toxicity in the fat cells. So again, what does it come down to? A clean, healthy diet and eliminating the toxins that have been accumulated, in many people's cases, for years and years and years. Number 3 is distance exercise. And this is the one thing that will shock most people, because we've always been told that the longer we're on the bike, the longer we're on the treadmill, the longer that we're actually jogging, the more fat it is that we're going to burn. Unfortunately, the longer you're on the bike, the longer you're on the treadmill, the longer you're running, the more you're going to actually create this exacerbation of stress hormones in your body, including cortisol, which is actually going to cause your body to store fat, not burn it. What you've got to realize is that the longer you are running at a very, very slow pace for a great distance, the more your body innately thinks that it's somehow in danger. And what does your body do when it's in danger? It actually lowers testosterone, it actually increases your fat storage ability. So in fact, distance exercise is not the solution to weight loss. Most of the people that we've seen lose incredible sums of weight through Maximize Living haven't done much distance exercise whatsoever. What we've been more of a fan of is high intensity exercise for short periods of time only. And in fact, this is why some people get great results in as little as 12 minutes a day. It can be done, and exercise is a critical component to getting well, but it's got to be the right type of exercise, or in fact, it's just going to kill your own weight loss goals.
Back in 2009, I went to Wonderland, the year that they opened Behemoth, and I waited in line for 2 hours and finally got up to the front, and when I sat down in the seat, they couldn't put the lap bar onto me. They had 2 employees putting their entire weight on it, and it couldn't even get a single click. That was pretty, that was my turning point. That was when I was decided that I needed to be done with that. I couldn't run, I couldn't exercise. I just started out with walking on the treadmill for 45 minutes a day, and then from there slowly started to work my way into running.
When I was younger, I was just overweight, grew up obese. Coming out of high school, I weighed about 260 pounds. And then just in my adult life, so I just maintained that weight and tried things one after another, trying to eat a little healthier, get a little exercise, but nothing really stuck. I didn't really commit to anything.
We went to a Maximize Living seminar in October. Gradually, by changing our lifestyle, by changing our diet, by eating healthier, the weight just gradually came up. For me, the weight loss was secondary. I really felt 25 years younger.
Around 28, if I decided to make a change and started finding a diet that worked for me and exercise that I actually wanted to do and everything like that, and it just all started to come together.
I became interested in it when a friend of mine started to lose weight. As I could see the change in her physically, I became more and more interested in what exactly was she doing and asking more questions. We did start the journey January 1st, 2011, and we went hardcore on it. I had expected to lose weight, but I had a big surprise because on the journey I also lost pain. So I lost weight, but I lost pain. I lost lower back pain that I'd had for 20 years.
I hope you'll join us Tuesday, January 14th, 2014 at Resolutions to Revolutions, where you're going to hear from and you're going to learn and you're going to hear the success stories of many of these 100-pound weight loss champions, what they did and what you can do to make this absolutely your best year yet. All the information is on drhardick.com. We look forward to seeing you there.